What's up, YouTube? Israel back on another quick video coming at you guys with another episode of The First 15, the series where I bring you guys the first 15 minutes of a fragrance. And today we're going to talk about a fragrance from the house of Mancera called Saharian Wind. I'll probably put a picture of the bottle somewhere on the screen so you guys can take a look at it. But yeah, so a little bit of information about this fragrance. Saharian Wind from the house of Mancera is a unisex fragrance. It is a leather fragrance released in 2020. It is an eau de parfum concentration. I do not know the nose behind this fragrance. I think a lot of these fragrances from Mancera don't have a particular nose. I think they just sort of make them, but you guys can correct me in the comments. The notes in this fragrance are going to be in the top. We have leather, spices, bergamot, and pink pepper. In the mid we have cypress, lily of the valley, and lavender, and in the base we round things off with woody notes, amber, tobacco, vanilla, patchouli, and white musk. Yeah, so this one is classified a leather fragrance, and it just looks like it has a lot of spices in this, and you know, not really sure where it's going to go. I do like that it has tobacco and woody notes. It's going to be in the base. Probably going to be, it sounds like it's going to be a fragrance for the cooler months of the year, but we will see. So let's give this fragrance a first impression. I'm going to go ahead and open the package here. I did come to my favorite spot again today, a new favorite spot of mine. I shot a series off video here a couple weeks ago. I really like it here. It's nice and shady and quiet. Got a little bit of music in the background. Not sure if that's going to be flagged or for copyright issues. Hopefully it doesn't. Nice and windy though. Nice, decent summer day here. So yeah, here is the sample. A decent sized sample. 2 ml here from Mancera. Says the name there. So let's go ahead and give this fragrance a couple sprays on the wrist and see what this one is about. Make sure there's plenty of juice on there. Okay. Okay. Definitely getting very spicy fragrance. I'm getting the leather in this. This is more of a, I think right now, kind of a skanky black leather. Getting the spices, getting the bergamot, so it's a little fresh on top. Yeah, the leather note in this is very, it's like a skanky leather note, which I don't mind sometimes in some fragrances. It sort of reminds me of the leather that's in Black Rebel Rider from John Barbados. So it kind of has like that almost stanky, animalic kind of leather feel, which I like in some fragrances actually. Sometimes if it's too much, it might be a little bit overdone and it might be a little bit off-putting to the nose, but right now this doesn't smell that bad, but it does have that leather note, and it's very subdued though, because I think Gucci Guilty Absolute might be the one that has that same kind of stanky note that's just super in your face, and it's way overpowered for the kind of leather note that you're getting. I think some people like that fragrance, but it could be a little challenging for some. Yeah, getting some of the floral notes here, the lily of the valley, getting a little bit of that lavender, definitely getting the woody notes and the amber. It's nice, warm, and spicy. Now there is some sweetness in here, so I'm getting a bit of the vanilla, but it's not like gourmand sweet. It's just sweet enough just to make it approachable. Getting the cypress, so it's a little green. Yeah, this isn't a bad fragrance actually. I do actually kind of like this one. Just in the few minutes that I've had with this fragrance. It does have a little bit of that stankiness that I like when it comes to the leather. It is nice and spicy. It's a little sweet from the vanilla. It's a little green. Little bit citrusy with the bergamot. Very inoffensive. I mean, this could be challenging to some newbies out there, but right now, this isn't that bad of a fragrance. Now, I do feel like it's going to get spicier as time goes on because there is patchouli in the base. I'm not getting the tobacco just yet, but I am looking forward to getting that tobacco. It's not super strong right now. This is like a light sort of leather fragrance. Like if this, I can totally picture this being super strong. But right now it seems like it's a little light, which is probably a good thing because some of these notes, I'm guessing if you add too much, it's going to be a bomb. But I'm assuming this is going to have good performance. But right now, I think they could have easily made this one a nuclear strength, and it could be, but right now, maybe it's because I'm outside and the wind's blowing this off my hand, maybe, but right now it smells like it's, like it could have easily gone in the nuclear strength department, and right now it seems to be a bit subdued. There's a bit of a camphorous type of feel with this one, and if you guys don't know what that means, almost like not minty, but just almost like that. It's sort of like camphor, like just something that sort of gives it a medicinal type of flavor. And I'm sort of getting that, but it's not that bad. I do think this is a niche perfume house, so I do think that not everyone's going to really like this fragrance. I think it's going to be a bit challenging for some noses out there, but if you guys are into like Arabian fragrances or a little bit more challenging leather fragrances, this one will be very tame compared to those. This is a decent approach to a, stanky type of leather fragrance. It has a slight animalic qualities to it, slight medicinal qualities to it, but it's not bad. Actually smells nice. I mean, I'm gonna say it will be challenging overall, but it's Mancera. They do have quite a few fragrances in their houses, and some are very crowd pleasing, some are very designery. This one I'm gonna say is not. I think this one's gonna be pretty challenging for some of the normies out there. So if you guys are just new into perfumery, you're gonna want to stay away from this one, or at least get a sample first. You guys can probably find these on Lucky Scent or just anywhere that sells samples. But yeah, not a bad little fragrance. I'm gonna, keep this one on my hand and see where it goes. Not gonna spend too much more time out here and sort of repeating the same things. I do just love this spot out here, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to do another first impressions video. And it's really close to the house, and it's nice and quiet, and it's right next to the river here. So I'll probably be doing more videos here from this spot, just because there's no one ever here, and I'm kind of tucked away off in a little corner. I hate doing videos in public, but there's like nobody out here, so it's actually a pretty cool little spot. So this might be my new favorite first 15 spot. But yeah, going back to the fragrance, it really does keep that opening. It's not moving too far away from it. This is a citrusy leather, so you're getting that skanky leather, but it's still very citrusy on top. I'm guessing from that bergamot. The pink pepper is giving it some freshness as well. I failed to mention that, but I'm getting the pink pepper pretty strong. Here come the cicadas. Sorry, guys. But yeah, definitely getting a lot of that pink pepper. Maybe when I was calling it bergamot earlier, I think I was probably leaning more towards the pink pepper, because it's very fresh. And if you guys are familiar with pink pepper, it's what gives Royal Oud a lot of its freshness, and some other fragrances that are similar to that one. Yeah, so I do kind of like this fragrance. But before these cicadas take over the audio here, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one for now and then give you guys an update shortly. Hey, what's up, guys? Just want to give you guys a quick update on the Saharian Wind. It's been about an hour since I filmed the first half of the video. Not a bad fragrance, I will say. If to kind of put it in layman's terms, what this one reminded me of, if you were to take Eau de Beau from L'Occitane and give it a bit of the stanky leather from Gucci Guilty Absolute, the leather one, the brown juice one, you'll probably get Saharian Wind. Not a bad fragrance. Actually, it's really, really spicy. It's sweet. So it did remind me of the Eau de Beau. It had like a vanilla, sweet, spicy, pink pepper, fresh, spicy thing going. But if you just add a bit of stanky leather, you're going to get Saharian Wind. Again, not a bad fragrance. Not going to be for everybody, like I mentioned in the first half of the video. But I think if you like those two fragrances, you might want to get your nose or your hands on a sample of this one. Definitely not going to say go out and blind buy this one, because I think that this one is a bit challenging, and you might regret blind buying this one if you don't like it. So maybe get your hands on a sample. But yeah, those were my quick thoughts, 15-minute thoughts on Saharian Wind from the House of Mancera. Have you tried this fragrance? Do you like this fragrance or do you hate it? Let me know your thoughts on fragrance down in the comments below. Again, thank you guys so much for watching the video on this channel. If you like this video, please click that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications for future first impressions videos and first quality content just like this. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Dollars and Cents. There, you'll find fragrance-related photos and future contest winners. And as always, until next video, you guys take care. Thanks.